Hello, my name is Neil. Welcome back to the One Life Early Challenge with Geneforge. Let's get back to the game. Last episode we started talking. My volume is really loud. Shouldn't be a problem for you because I'm pretty sure I confirmed what good volume was. God, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna hit my head on that, but we should be fine. Anyway, we were talking to this pig thing on a plateau. Name of that. Way to read the title of the last video. I am eager to assist you further, Shabba. Do you wish to pass with the quarantine? That is what it asked before. This mind must have very limited programming. Wow, it's like sci-fi. Didn't they say this game has sci-fi science fiction elements? It's true, it does. That did say that. What do I have to do to pass through quarantine? Please allow me to pass through quarantine. What happened to the island? Why is it bad? Are you alright? You have been here a long time. I am functioning properly. I can still do what I was made to do. You don't mind waiting here for so long? I am functioning properly. I can still do what I was made to do. I was not made to have other thoughts. I have another question. Are you alright? No, I said that already. What happened in Salem? Why is it bad? I am sorry, Sharpener. I am limited in a still voice. I am sorry, Sharpener. I am limited in the scope of my knowledge. When I was left here, I was given no further information instructions. Okay. How long ago were you abandoned? I do not know. I have spent all of that time in hibernation. The decay of my internal organs indicates that the time was well over a century. I am sorry that I cannot be more precise. How long has it been since someone came through here? You were the first since I was abandoned. Why was Solution and abandoned? I do not know. I know a little of its purpose, but nothing of why I was left here for so long. What was the purpose of this island? Research. Not the most useful answer we could have hoped for. No. I have another question. Okay. What do I have to do to pass the quarantine? Allow me to inspect you carefully. If I judge that you have no threatening infections or concealed rogue creations, I will unseal the door to the north and you may pass. Okay, please allow me to the quarantine. The creature looks at you carefully. It makes a low, soft humming noise. You don't feel anything, but you suspect some sort of magical augmentation is allowing the creature to analyze you in minute detail. Eventually, the noise stops. Tablet says, I find no reason to impede your progress further. The exit door will open as you approach. Thanks, I guess. Thank you, Shabana. I will rest because of my energy now. Okay. Alright. That sure was fun, wasn't it? On this side of the quarantine hall, you can see another flock of oinks. This group, however, is not alone. It is watched by a servitor. Serval. What's a serval? Oh. It's the second time we've done that in this game. It's like, what is it? Oh, it explains it in the next fucking sentence. Servals are one of the greatest shape inner creations. They are the most common and valued servants of your people. Intelligent, hardy, obedient, and featuring hands with opposable thumbs. They are also easily controlled. If there are servals here, this island must be nowhere near as savage and uncontrolled as you had feared. Servals are weak and easily cowed? I don't know what cowed means. Creatures. If there were any real threat there, they would have quickly been wiped out. Cowed. I don't know. I'm thinking of cull, but that's C-U-L-L. Your emergence from this hall is clearly the last thing the Servantile expected. He looks terrified at first, then curious. He leaves his flock behind to come to speak with you. He probably wants fresh orders. Oh, here he comes. Quick killer will fire. Timo! The Servantile moves very close to you and inspects you carefully. It seems to be the same design of creation with which you're completely familiar. Same hunched posture, number of limbs, and so on. It looks very surprised to see you, however. It looks very surprised to see you. However, it doesn't have the attitude of immediately obedience that you've come to expect. It seems more curious than anything. After a few awkward seconds of staring, it speaks. I don't think I'm mad. It's a sharpener! A sharpener has come at last! Oh, it has been years since anyone has come through that door. A sharpener has come! This is so wonderful! Oh, but where are my manners? I am Timo. I am a shepherd. I graze my oaks here because nobody else comes here. Oh, I must go to Vakrili. I must tell the people there that a sharpener has come at last. There are no other sharpeners here? Timo looks even more nervous now. I do not know. You are the only one. You are the sharpener. You have returned and we can serve. You seem something about rescindant? Retanked? I don't... These words are... about saying the last word. Though he may not be a sharpener, but... Though he may not be a sharpener, but a guardian or an agent, which I am, all three sexes are generally referred in the outside world as shapers. Listen. I said sharpener. Whatever. That's right, you better show me, or you will be disciplined harshly. I do not require your total obedience, I only need to leave this island. Of course, we servers will be glad to help you in any way we can. It is our way, and we thank you, mighty shaper, for your kindness. I have another question. Timo watches you nervously. He seems happy to be in the presence of Shaper, yet he is nervous too. He well knows how much power his creators have. Tell me about Vakri. It is our humble village, he points to the east. It is that way, not far. Not far, I should tell them. A Shaper has come at last. It is humble and small, but with no Shapers around, we did what we could. Okay. I've been stranded on this island. How do I get off? He looks worried. He clearly has an idea. Oh, I'm a humble villager. I do not know how to leave, but in Vakri there is old and wise people. They can help you. That is odd. Timo is referring to his fellow servals as people. Creations are called creations, not people. Okay. Bye, buddy. Have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. Is that another stick, I say? It sure is. You leave it right on the ground where it is. Hey, moo cows. This is the end of the tutorial section. Oh, no. Now you can travel east to Valkyrie, start learning about what has been happening to Suka Island, and hopefully begin to find your way off of it. Oh, this is gonna be this is where the true game begins. Can't wait. Alright, we're going to Vicky. Abandoned Vale can now be crossed freely. This is a friendly town. You are able to rest. Save the game. There's other reasons why you should save the game, like if the game crashes. Or the recording doesn't happen. Well, if the recording doesn't happen, you're kind of fucked. You meet for the first time a colony of serviles on Suka Island. There is a good deal of astonishment on both sides. The creatures seem to have done well on their own, much better than you would have expected. They have moved into the Shaper ruins and have made them their own. They have crops, shops, and guard patrols. The serviles, in turn, are speechless. They have clearly been without Shaper influence for many years, and they have no idea how to react. They look overjoyed, relieved, and terrified at the same time. Most of all, though, they look expectant. They watch you carefully, gauging your every move, wondering how you are going to treat them. The power of the Shapers have always completely overwhelmed that of their creations. You, however, don't have the full power of Shapers. You're weak, tired, untrained, and alone. Fortunately, they don't seem to know that. Well, that's wonderful. Besides, that was welcome to victory. Okay. Hello there. You're not gonna attack me? It did say this was a friendly village. It would be kind of weird if they just suddenly attacked me. Who knows? Hey, you bow. You met one of Valkyrie's guards. He is a servile, wielding an old, dented but very sharp sword. The guard bows and seems slightly nervous about your intentions. Greetings, Shaper. How may I assist you? What are you guarding against? Rogue creatures are common in the woods north and east of here. We never know when some of them will stumble into Valkyrie and need to be dealt with. Where can I find any assistance? You should speak with Leader Kobar. He's in the feasting hall at the southwest corner of town. Okay, have fun with that. This servile is working hard to grow small green vegetables. She seems to be doing very well considering her lack of supervision. She bows. Welcome to my humble pot of land, Shaper. What are you raising? Just simple vegetables, they are to creation. Just ordinary food. You look closer and you see that she is correct. I'm looking for information. Is there anyone who can help? You should talk to Leonard Pino. She points northwest. She lives in the wood in... Okay. That guy's yawned. This is reminding me of Battlespire. Oh, that game that I never want to play ever in my life. Come on, we gotta finish it. Fuck off. Maybe one day I will. Not today, though. Oh, no. Okay, can I steal stuff, or is that... Will I get in trouble for taking this? Aha! Yeah, okay. No, don't touch that. The 701 looks at you with interest. There is not so much of the usual awe and fear in her eyes. She looks at you as if you're just another Citadel. It is very strange. She says, I am Sinikia the Awakened. I welcome you to our humble home, Shaper. You servants all live here? All of us of Vakli live in these old buildings. Many of us live in these barracks, and others, those of rank and stature, live in the private homes. I, however, chose to live here. I like to be close to my fellow serviles. You serviles speak very well. Who taught you to speak like that? She looks slightly offended at my children. Who taught us? We did. After the Shapers left our isle, we knew how they spoke, and we started to speak that way ourselves. We know that Shapers think very little of us. That is why I became one of the Awakened. Some of us, though, do not speak as well, and do not have such aspirations. Who do not speak well? I do not give too much weight to what... do not give too much weight to what Clackett says, or how he speaks. He is, well, He is one of us, but he is foolish, and he speaks foolishness. Do not judge me worse because of him. You said you were the awakened. Tell me more. We are a sect of serviles led by the mighty Alula, who believe that we serviles must stand up for ourselves, be proud, claim our intelligence and our birthright, and look to you shapers as our equals. Okay. We know that many of you shapers will not approve of this. We will take the consequences of this. If you would like to learn, you should speak to Alona. Tell me about Alona. He's the founder of the Awakened. He is our creator. He is old now. And he was the first one to stand up and tell us that we should look out for ourselves. He said that you shapers have abandoned us, and that made us free. You should speak with him. He lives in the east, in the Watch Hill. What's your job? Elrana asked me to stay here and look after Servitiles here. I'm just going to keep going with the Servitiles, because I can't... Servitiles. Yeah, okay. To guide them. They are of the Awakened, but sometimes they return to their weak, old, shaper-worshipping ways. Usually it is simple, but sometimes there are difficulties. Are we having any difficulties now? I suspect that there is a Taker spy in this village. The Takers are a dangerous rogue sect to the east, determined to foment rebellion against the Shapers, an ugly, pointless war. Sometimes they attempt to stir up trouble here. If you found the spy and brought him to my attention, the Awakened would thank you. Okay. Well, let's save the game. Yeah, when we come back, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. You can do it. We're gonna play some more of this game. But for now, my name is Larry, and I'll see you next time.